Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are building a see-through house. So The Sims just came out with a new update with new see-through walls and a new roof type. Not a new roof type, but like a new kind of glass roof type, I think. I haven't really looked really into it. That's kind of what we're going to do today. So I'm excited to see what this is. And we've also got the ability to place plants on top of roofs, which I think is so pretty, and I'm so excited to see what we can do with that. Ooh, wait, am I dumb? Okay, so this is like what we had in the base game, and now they've given us like just a plain clear swatch, which I think looks really cool because sometimes you just want to do a nice simple clean roof, and I think that looks a lot nicer than this. What's the swatches like? Oh, it adds a little tint to it, I guess. It's not like that obvious, but it's a little something. Did we get like a trim or something? I don't think so. I like it, I like it. What else do we have? Wait, no, not windows. It's actually a wall pattern, I think. I don't know what that would be under, if I'm being so honest. Miscellaneous? Oh! Oh my goodness. Wait, that is cool. I was about to say, I was like, I wish we could change this. Of course we can change that because that's a wall. Greenhouses are about to look so good now. Oh my god. I'm really impressed with that. That looks really cool. Then we have like a hexagon thing. We have, oh my god, I love that. I really love that. And then we have like the diagonal, like a diamond. We just have this. And then just a plain glass one. A completely see-through house. That is really cool. I'm really impressed with that. And then we also got the ability to put plants on roofs. I'm a bit nervous to see how that looks, but let's have a squiz anyway. Oh my gosh. Does it work if you like curve a oh. Damn. I thought that would be really cool. How about if I pitch it all the way up? Oh. Oh no, it works. My bad. It does work. It just doesn't work if you want to move it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright, my bad. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That looks really cool. You could do so much with this, especially with the new fairies pack coming out. I am really excited to see what people will be able to do with this now. Let's bulldoze this and actually make something cool. I was just looking at some inspiration and this kind of called out to me. This looks pretty cool. This is kind of giving fairy like this, and then the extension, like the modern extension with the glass wall, I think looks really sleek. So I think this is kind of the inspo I'm gonna go with because I kind of love it, and I kind of want to go for like a fairy core kind of inspired house with like a little extension using the new wall that we have. I feel like this will look really good in Windenburg. I'm only getting one part of the house in this inspo pic, so I don't actually know how it looks, but I'm just gonna make it up as I go. So it looks like they've got like a little extension. I don't want to make the house too big. I kind of want it to be quite quaint. So I want to focus more on like the details rather than the size. So here will be our modern extension back here. We have a pitched roof and we have two kind of chimney looking things. I'm sure we'll have better objects when the fairy pack comes out. I keep calling it the fairy pack, Enchanted by Nature, you know what I mean, the fairy pack. On Pinterest it's saying blending traditional and modern in historic homes. So I guess it's kind of a historic home in a way. So we gotta go for a very traditional type of look with this build. Is this even? I don't know. This roof is a bit shorter, so I'm gonna make it smaller. The house is actually a little bit wider than this. You know what? I might just do one chimney thing here, even though I kind of want two because it looks a bit more grand like that, but you know what? I think it's alright. Alright, I'm gonna pop a roof down because we do have like a clear ceiling on the inspo picture. And then I'm gonna grab the glass. You can't tell me that does not look cool as hell right there. If I was to just knock this. Oh. I don't love that. Okay, in terms of the actual build and the look of the build, still don't really know how I want it to look. Historical, kind of old looking vibes. We'll just have to play around and see what looks good, because at this point I'm not sure. Is that looking old school enough? I don't know. You best believe I'm putting some flowers on my roof. It looks a bit random, but I think it's cute, so I'm gonna leave it. In terms of floor plan, going off of the inspiration photo, it looks like the kitchen and dining are down in this area. I don't know what's back here, maybe like lounge room. I can't tell what's on the upstairs. Okay, so this is kind of what I've come up with. I wanted to make sure that everything that's in like the historical, more traditional part of the house is traditional looking, and anything that's in this see-through glass area is more modern. I feel like the furnishings can look quite modern and a bit more new, as if people have just moved in and like done the house up, but I kind of want to keep like the actual structure, like the windows and things like that, old looking. So I've chosen like kind of probably more dated floorboards. I don't think I'm set on these ones though. I just don't really know which ones to choose yet. And also with the stairs and things like that, you know? But I feel like we can also just run it through the whole house as well. I'm just not really sure how I want to do it. And I've also done this like open landing type thing. But the problem is that with the ceiling, I guess, I don't really know how to do that without having a hole in the ceiling. If you guys know, let me know, because I tried to like get rid of the flooring and it did not work for me. I did that and added like a glass fencing, which I think looks pretty cool, so I think I might keep that. Okay, in terms of furnishing, I think we should go super like modern, stylish kind of a vibe. Like immediately I want to use this. I want to use something fun like this, just to really accentuate that this is a new build. Like someone's gone in and done some interior design. It's all new in here, you know, bright and completely different to like this part of the build, you know what I mean? Then I want to add like a nice big rug. These are going to be custom content. I apologize. My custom content, I think, will look really good in this. Why do I want to use this crazy, like, what is that? Tiger for the table? I'm done. Like, that is so extra. For what reason? I feel like that's too extra. It is definitely a choice, but yeah. I think this screams like interior design, modern, rich, big slab of wood like that. Like that would be so expensive. So yeah, we'll put a few like things like this, as long as it doesn't look too crazy from here, which I think it looks alright, but I think that might look a little bit better like back here, like a little lamp or something, but I don't want to take away from the chandelier as well. So I want to add like a fun color or texture at that back wall. So I think I might go in with possibly a green. I think that looks really nice. I always pick this green color. I don't know what it is. I'm just obsessed and it looks really cool. So I think I will go with that. I'm gonna also go in with my favorite curtains. You already know which ones. These sheer ones. And then I can pop up a really nice fancy painting that can go across 2 walls maybe. It might clip. Ooh, that looks pretty sick. But where do I put it? I don't know. Like, does it look good there? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I think we'll keep that. I kind of don't really want to put much else in this area. I might maybe just do a few bits of clutter in the middle. Yeah. You think? Actually, I don't like that. Sorry, I have a vision in my head and that's just not giving. So I think that is good for that upstairs landing area. I'm liking how that looks. Alrighty, moving on to the downstairs. I am just gonna do all the modern parts of the build because that's where I'm most comfortable. I'm gonna go on with the dining area. We're gonna make this look, I would like a nice big wooden table, something like this. I think looks nice, or something like this. I think I kind of like the look of this one, so possibly this kind of matches the flooring a little bit, so I might actually go with these Dream Home Decorator. I know everything looks quite beige and boring, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it work. Fancy chandelier moment thing. I'm gonna go in with a nice rug. I might do like a fuzzy green. I'm gonna use this plant, but I'm gonna size it down quite a bit. I think I want to do a brick at the back. I might use the one that's here. I think it's cool. I think it brings in a bit of texture to the build, so I might do that. I'm gonna pop the kitchen over here. Do we do an old kitchen or a new one? I think we do new one. I think I want to go with these kitchen counters from Pierreism. I just think it looks really expensive. It does kind of match with the dining set a little. It's making me want to change the colors, so I might go for a blue. I'm gonna use this sleek fridge. I haven't used it in that swatch yet, and I think this is kind of the perfect chance to do so. I'm also going to go on with these Home Chef Hustle kitchen cabinets because I think that looks really nice with the CC ones that I have. I want to do these expensive stoves. This one, it is CC. It's from Harry Coastal, the double oven, because that just screams luxury and luxurious. I don't know, luxuriousness. So I'm gonna put a nice big sink in the middle of this island here. I just don't know which one I want to use. Like, this is pretty cool. What else would we need? We would like to have a microwave. I think it'd be good to have a nice little coffee machine as well because that just looks expensive. And I also want to go in with some bar stools. I don't think you can really walk through there too easily, so I'm not going to add too many. I might just add like a couple like this on the end. Gonna pop, oh, I was gonna say I'll pop a plant here, but that is big, girl. Maybe on the floor like that. Well, I also don't have any windows here, so I'm gonna pop a window on that side and cover it with these because I don't quite love how that looks just there. But anyway, I'm gonna use this archway from Eco Lifestyle. I kind of want to keep that looking really sleek, so I don't want to put too many items in there. As much as I want to put more, I don't know if I will. I might just chuck in a few more bits of clutter around the place and call that a day. It's very much giving showroom. Like, it doesn't look like anybody lives here. And that's kind of what I'm going for. Because it looks good from here. See? I'm going to furnish the rest of this house. I don't know what to do with this flooring. Do I want to keep it like that? I just want it to look a bit older, that's all. Like, I don't want it to look the same as this, like, extension part. Maybe just the structural parts of the house, like the outside, but maybe they fix up the inside. Okay, here I want to make like a more livable or more usable lounge room with like a TV and make it look a little bit more relaxed rather than this like upstairs rumpus area, because, you know, this is like always out on display. Like, they're probably like not going to be in that room because who wants to sit in a room that's always going to be seen? I mean, maybe you would, I don't know, but personally, when I'm relaxing, I don't want people staring in at me like I'm a zoo animal. So I think it would be good to have like a more relaxed lounge room. So I think I'm going to treat this area as that. First, I'm going to just furnish like a quick little entrance thing. So we have that. I love this table. I did use it upstairs, but I think I might use it again only because it's just so beautiful. I'm going to put a nice little mirror, just put some shoes here like they've just kind of thrown them over. I just want this to look a little bit less showroomy rather than all this. I might also pop a nice big bookshelf. I'll go with this bookshelf from Living Room Kit. One of them. We have so many kids, I don't even know anymore. I'm going to use this draping plant. from the sleek bathroom kit just to fill up the space a little. Oh, maybe a salt lamp. Is that cool? I'm also just going to change the wallpaper to this blue just to add a bit more life. It was quite boring. Alright, now I'm going to put a nice fireplace. I think this is a really cute spot for it, and we can do maybe a TV in this little divot here, something like that, you know. I think that looks cool. I might do it in white. Oh, actually that kind of matches the wall. I also need to do a little like TV unit moment thing. Okay, for a couch, something a little bit more laid back, looks comfy, looks cozy. Something that's also not too big because I don't really think I can fit too much in here. Something like this size doesn't look terrible. Have the couch sit here and you have this tiny little walkway, which I don't love. I really don't. But I do want a bathroom. I guess I can kind of shrink it. It's not ideal. I mean, it gives us more room to work with though. Like this is squishy. I'm really struggling here. That is a little close for the TV. I'm gonna go in with this coastal rug from Hey Harry. It's a blue woven through. I think that's really nice. Should we put blue in the couch as well? Ooh, wait, why do I kind of love that? I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna pop in a nice lamp to put in this corner right there. Make it feel a little bit more homey. I do love this lamp from Businesses and Hobbies. I think it looks so nice. Why can you not put things on top of this? I don't know, but I'm going to put this speaker. I might add a little plant just snuck in through there. I'm also going to do some cushions, kind of like that. Just a little something something. I don't think I'm feeling that. Should we do a matching or should we do something like kind of big? Wait, this is so cool. I really like that. What else do we need here? I feel like it looks kind of dead. I might do like a little side table. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do for this more relaxed living room space. I think it's a lot more cozy and looks a little bit more like realistic. Like you'd much rather sit here and kind of chill out rather than up here. I mean, I'd still definitely sit out here. I'm going to go in and do the bathroom. Something simple. I've gone for like a dark kind of a look. I don't know. I don't usually do it. So I think I might just do this. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it very simple for the bathrooms because I kind of want to move on. Upstairs, I've closed off the bathroom. I did want to keep it like open, but I don't really think I'm vibing with it anymore. So I decided against. All right, for the bedroom, I think I'm just going to go with like a neutral kind of a look. And then I'm going to use this bed from Businesses and Hobbies, my favorite one. Please, thank you, in the green. Then I'm going to go in with a cute little side table set, some lamps, maybe these little square ones from Snowy Escape. Yeah, I kind of like that. That looks fun. Okay, so I popped in the wardrobe just here, so it's like hidden, but you can still have access to it. I think I kind of really like that. And we also have access to the bathroom from this side. I would have liked to have like a his and hers, like kind of a thing, but where's the bathroom gonna go? I don't know, so that will just have to go there. Here, what should we add? I think I might do mirror. All right, does that look okay? A little TV. I think that's the bedroom all done. Now moving on to the ensuite. And there's the ensuite bathroom complete. I'm gonna just finish off with some landscaping, some finishing touches, and I'll come right back. Alrighty guys, here is the final build using the new glass wallpaper, glass roof, and the ability to put plants on roofs. I really like how this build turned out. It is very different to what I've done in the past. I've never done like a older looking house and then had like an extension with like a literal glass modern room, but I think it turned out really nicely. Let me know what you guys think and we'll go in for a final tour. So walking in is the entrance and kind of more relaxed lounge room. I feel like you'd kind of sit here and chill out most of the time rather than probably sitting up in like the glass room. We also have a nice entrance, pop your keys down, nice bookshelf as well. Here is the bathroom, beautiful, very sleek, very dark. Walking through into the kitchen and dining area, we have lots of natural light coming in. So here is the kitchen, very modern, very sleek, very clean. I wanted to go for like a very showroom kind of look for this, at least this exposed area, because it is always on show. So you want it looking the best it can all the time. And we also have our beautiful chandelier coming down from the top floor, which I think looks really luxurious and fancy. And then we have our dining room, very exposed. But I feel like at night it might look really nice, but I feel like it also might look kind of scary because you can't quite see what's out there. I don't know, but I feel like having a meal here and just feeling all the natural light, feeling very open, I think will be really nice. So I think this looks quite luxurious. And then going upstairs, and going up to this rumpus area, which leads us to our more formal lounge room, I'd say. It is very open. Duh. I would love to just sit here, read a book, kind of relax. And I love this chandelier with this open area. I think it looks so nice. Going through here is the bedroom. Very nice. Went for like a green beige kind of color scheme, which I think looks really nice and sleek and minimal and just easy on the eye. Nice neutrals. And then through here is kind of like a hidden wardrobe area. You've got nice mirrors when you get changed. Just have a look at what you look like. TV. Then through here is the ensuite. Using the sleek bathroom as always because it's just so beautiful. And that's kind of it. I do actually really like how this build turned out. I think it's so fun because we got to use the new stuff that we got in the update. I really didn't expect them to come out with this like glass wallpaper. I think it is really cool though, and I'm glad that they've done it because I love doing like a big window wall type thing. Like I always do it using CC. Now that we have it in the game, I am really glad that we can do this more often and kind of a bit more easily. So I am really glad that we have that now, and also the ability to put plants on the roofs. I think that looks so freaking cute and I'm really quite obsessed with how that looks. Hope you guys like it. I'll pop it on the gallery if you do want it. There is quite a bit of CC in this, but I mean if you want the shell you can have it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give me a big thumbs up and do subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.